Okay, so today we will discuss procedure to plot pole point for slider crank mechanism. We have seen this mechanism many a times. Okay, this mechanism primarily used in engines. Okay, हमारे जो कार और बाइक के इंजन आते हैं उसमें ये mechanism काफी ज़्यादा यूज होते हैं. Okay, slider and crank mechanism. The slider you can uh, assume as piston. Okay, and this crank as crankshaft. So A B1 is the crank, B1 C1 is the connecting link, and this gray color rectangle is actually piston or slider, you can say. So A B1 C1 is the first position of this crank and slider mechanism. Then as this crank rotates by an angle theta 12 in clockwise direction, okay, जब ये थीटा 12 जितना रोटेट होता है ये this link AB1, then it is gaining the position AB2. Okay, so AB2C2 is the second position of this slider crank mechanism. So you can see as this crank makes an angle theta 12, this slider displaces by the distance S12. Means जब ये क्रैंक थीटा 12 जितना एंगल कवर करता है तब स्लाइडर S12 जितना डिस्टेंस स्लाइड होता है या मूव होता है, यू कैन सी. दिस E is basically eccentricity, it is distance between this rotating center and slider. So now how to plot this pole point, that we will discuss now. So first, draw two parallel lines x and y at a distance e. So first you have to draw this line x and line y separated by the distance e. If e is equal to 0, then x and y will overlap each other. Then on this line x, let me use this later. On this line x, plot or locate point E on x line such that AE is equal to S12 by 2. You have to locate this point E such that the distance between point A, that is center of rotation, and point E is S12 by 2. S12 will be given to you how much slider is displacing. Okay, so you have to draw a line at a distance S12 by 2. So draw perpendicular lines L1 and L2. This line L1 and L2, vertical lines, at point A and point E. So this line 1 and line 2 are basically perpendicular to line X. ये लाइन X को perpendicular line draw करनी है, दो lines, one passing through A and one passing through E. Then after that, mark an angle theta 12 by 2 at point A with the line L1. हमको ये थीटा 12 जितना एंगल मेजर 12 by 2 जितना एंगल मेजर करना है लाइन 1 से in an opposite direction to the rotation of the input link. Our input link is rotating in clockwise direction, so we will measure the angle theta 12 by 2 in counterclockwise direction. So from vertical in counterclockwise direction means in this direction, and at that angle we will draw a line, this line, we will draw this line. So at the intersection of this vertical line passing from E and this line at an angle theta 12 by 2 will get point P12. Or you can say pole point of link 2 with respect to link 1. This is actually link number 1. This is link number 2. Oh, sorry. Fixed link will be link number 1. This crank is link number 2 and this is link number 3 and this slider is link number 4. So we will get pole point P12. So this is how you are required to locate this pole point. Simply you have to take theta 12 by 2 and S12 by 2. With the help of this data, S12 and theta 12 will be given to you in problem. So with the help of this data, you have to locate this pole point. Now, how to use this pole point in synthesizing this mechanism, that will look further ahead. And one more thing to note here, that this S12 by 2, in which direction you have to take it. अगर आप यहाँ पे देखोगे तो स्लाइडर का फर्स्ट पोजीशन यहाँ पे एंड सेकंड पोजीशन यहाँ पे, मीन स्लाइडर राइटवर्ड डायरेक्शन में मूव हो रहा है, यू कैन से. सो यू हैव टू मेजर S12 by 2 इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शन टू इट. यहाँ हमारा स्लाइडर है वो राइट साइड पे जा रहा है, तो ये S12 by 2 जो डिस्टेंस है वो मुझे लाइन 1 से लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन में मेजर करना है और वहाँ पे ये वर्टिकल लाइन ड्रॉ करनी है विच इज पासिंग टू E. And this theta 12, you can see here this crank is rotating in clockwise direction, so I have to take it in opposite direction from line number 1. ये जो लाइन नंबर 1 है उससे अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में, मीन्स यहाँ पे क्लॉकवाइज है तो मुझे थीटा 12 by 2 काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज कंसिडर करना है. So keep this thing in mind, we are taking in opposite direction. Now let's move ahead. Two position synthesis of slider crank mechanism with the help of relative pole method. So what data are known to us? Here A, B1, C1 is first position, A, B2, C2 is second position. Theta 12 is the angle between first and second position. S12 is the distance between C1 and C2 or first position and second position of slider. And theta is the angle of input link from horizontal. So in this, what data will be known to us? Length of crank, ये जो लिंक नंबर 2 है क्रैंक A B1, उसका लेंथ हमको मालूम होगा. Eccentricity E is distance between this X line and Y line will be known to us. Theta 12 means the angle between first and second position of input link will be known to us, and S12 this distance covered by slider while moving from position 1 to position 2 or when this crank is rotating by theta 12. And what will be unknown? Length of connecting link. Length of connecting link. This length of this link B1 C1 will be unknown to us. That is not known to us. So our goal is to find the length of that link and input angle theta or initial angle theta. Okay, one thing to note here, that this angle theta or initial angle will not make any difference in the length. अगर मैं मैकेनिज्म सिंथेसाइज करता हूँ थीटा इज इक्वल टू 20 डिग्री लेके और सेकंड टाइम थीटा इज इक्वल टू 30 डिग्री लेके, then my length of different links will be same. It should not make any difference on the length of link. Okay, so you can assume this angle theta also. That will not make any difference. You can try by yourself. So, how to proceed for synthesizing a mechanism for two position? So, these are the known things and unknown things, and our goal is to achieve this. What is this psi 12 is equal to theta 12 by 2 minus phi 12 by 2? If you recall my previous lecture, uh, two position or three position synthesis of four bar mechanism using relative pole method, then you should remember this, that psi 12 is equal to this difference between these angles. How this comes, that I already explained in previous lecture. So first let's have a look at this procedure, then we will see this equation in detail. So what should be the procedure? With the help of known things, I will start plotting the diagram. The first step is to draw two lines, line X and Y, at separated by distance E. Okay, because eccentricity is given to us. Okay. So draw a line, two lines of random length. Okay, its length is not known and not required also. Okay. So draw two lines separated by distance E. Now on line A, X, mark a point A at any location. Okay, लाइन X के ऊपर आपको पॉइंट A रैंडमली मार्क करना है, कहीं पे भी हो सकता है, यहाँ पे भी हो सकता है, यहाँ पे भी हो सकता है, तो कहीं पे भी रैंडमली मार्क करना है, बट you should mark it in such a way that you are drawing your mechanism, so it should not go outside your paper. So that thing you should keep in mind. Then from A, draw a line perpendicular to line X. Okay, what we have drawn here, vertical line, and draw another line parallel to it at a distance S12 by 2. Okay, S12 is known to us, so S12 by 2 जितना distance लेंगे और एक line draw करेंगे. Okay. Then, okay, here point E will be there, that we discuss in procedure. Then from this line number 1, this line passing from A is line number 1 and this one is line number 2. So from line number 1, mark at an angle theta 12 by 2 and draw a line passing from A. So basically we are drawing a line passing from A, making an angle theta 12 by 2 with line number 1. So we have marked in this direction. So now you can see this line at an angle theta 12 by 2 is actually intersecting this line passing from E at some point. Okay. So this point is actually pole point P12. So we have located here pole point. Now measure this angle that is subtended at pole point. Okay, so it is known as zeta 12 or xi12 is equal to theta 12 by 2. So now recall the 4 bar mechanism theory. Okay. So in that we described that zeta 12 is equal to angle theta 12 by 2 minus phi 12 by 2. But in slider crank mechanism there is no output angle. Okay, phi present ही नहीं है slider crank mechanism में, only theta and S12 is there. Okay, so phi is not present. So in this case zeta 12 is equal to angle theta 12 by 2 only. तो ये एंगल जो है, जो P12 के पास बन रहा है, it will be actually theta 12 by 2. Now use this data length of crank अगर क्रैंक का लेंथ हमको मालूम है तो वी विल मार्क पॉइंट बी के, और बी और ए का डिस्टेंस कितना होगा, लेंथ ऑफ क्रैंक जितना, क्रैंक की जितनी लेंथ है उतना डिस्टेंस हम ए और बी के बीच में रखेंगे। बट एट विच एंगल, ये लाइन ड्रॉ करनी है, कहाँ पे ड्रॉ करनी है, यू कैन randomly draw anywhere because this theta angle will not make much difference. So draw a line at an angle theta. You can assume this angle theta also because it is not making any difference in length of the mechanism. So assume an angle theta and draw a line of length equal to length of crank and mark point B. Now we will follow the same procedure that we followed in 4-bar mechanism. Draw a line passing from P12 and B, or you can say connect these points P12 and B, and from this line at an angle of xi12 draw another line, and you can see this second line is actually intersecting the line Y. So at the intersection of this we can have point C. We can achieve point C. Okay, now point C is basically point on which slider is attached. Or you can say it is a slider point. So now we are having point A, point B, and point C. So simply connect these points, that will complete our mechanism. Now to find the length, simply measure the distance between point B and point C. That will give you the length of connecting link. So this is how you are required to perform two position synthesis for slider crank mechanism. Okay, procedures after finding this 4 point and xi12 procedure सेम ही है जो हम फॉलो कर रहे थे 4-bar mechanism में. Okay, so this is two position synthesis. Now let's look at three position synthesis of slider crank mechanism. Okay. So in three position synthesis, what quantities will be known? Eccentricity E, this distance between line X and line Y will be known to us. Then angle theta 12, theta 13, these angles will be known to us. Then S12, S13, this will be known to us. And what will be unknown? Length of crank. This length of this link number 2 will be unknown. Angle theta, this angle theta, theta you can assume also it is not making any difference. Length of connecting link, means length of this link number 3 will also be unknown. So now how to solve for these three position synthesis using relative pole method, that we will look. And one more thing to keep in mind, that theta 12 is actually related with S12, because जब अपना क्रैंक है ए बी वन से थीटा 12 जितना एंगल कवर करके B2 पोजीशन पे आएगा, तब हमारा जो स्लाइडर है वो फर्स्ट पोजीशन से सेकंड पोजीशन पे आएगा S12 जितना डिस्टेंस कवर करेगा. Okay, so theta 12 and S12 are related, and theta 13 and S13 are having relation. Means जब अपना क्रैंक है वो थीटा 13 जितना एंगल कवर करेगा, तब हमारा स्लाइडर जो है वो S13 जितना डिस्टेंस कवर करेगा. So keep this thing in mind also, because while plotting the pole point this will be used. Okay, so now let's have a look at the procedure. First, draw two lines X and Y separated by distance E. Then on line X, randomly put a point A. Then from point A, draw a line perpendicular to line X. Then Draw another line which is perpendicular to x, or you can say parallel to this line 1 at a distance s12 by 2. Okay, so this is line 2. So we have drawn line 2 at a distance s12 by 2. So we utilize this data s12 by 2. Now from line 1 we'll draw a line at an angle theta 12 by 2. So these two lines are intersecting at some point, and that point is actually focal point P12. Now measure these angles zeta 12, or you can all calculate also zeta 12 is equal to theta 12 by 2. Now draw a line randomly at any angle, because in what we did in two position synthesis, we located point B with the help of this length of crank data. अगर आपका क्रैंक की लेंथ दी गई होगी तो आप पॉइंट बी को लोकेट कर सकते हो. But here we are not given this length of crank, so we are not able to locate this point B. Okay, so in two position synthesis, what we are doing, we were simply connecting this point B and P12, and from that line we were drawing zeta 12, and at that angle we were drawing the line. But in this case, we are not able to locate point B. So because of that, we are drawing line at random. Okay, we are drawing line randomly. Okay, then from that line at an angle of zeta 12, draw another line which will intersect line y at point C. आपको ये जो लाइन ड्रॉ की है P12 से, अभी जो लास्ट टू लाइन ड्रॉ की है ये वाली और ये वाली, you should keep in mind that this line over here, this should intersect line y. ये लाइन y को इंटरसेक्ट करनी चाहिए. ऐसे आपको ये रैंडमली ड्रॉ करना है. ऐसा नहीं है कि P12 से मैंने ऐसे दो लाइन ड्रॉ कर दी zeta 12 एंगल की. This should not happen. This line over here should intersect line y. आपको ऐसे ही लाइन ड्रॉ करनी है, रैंडमली नहीं करनी. Keep this thing in mind. Let me erase all things to make things clear. So at the intersection of this, we are getting point C. So now in this case, three position synthesis, we have first located this point C over here. We have located point C over here first. टू पोजीशन सिंथेसिस में क्या किया था, फर्स्ट हमने पॉइंट बी था वो लोकेट किया था और उसके बाद पॉइंट सी फाइंड किया था. बट यहाँ पे हम रैंडमली फर्स्ट पॉइंट सी है वो लोकेट कर रहे हैं. देन with the use of this location we will find point B. So up till now we have used the data eccentricity theta 12 s12. So now we will use more data theta 13 and s13 to find the location of point B. So now draw a line at a distance s13 by 2. We'll draw a line at a distance s13 by 2. We will draw a line at a distance s13 by 2. Okay, s13 must be this complete length. From line 1, we'll draw line 3 at a distance s13 by 2. ये पहली लाइन है, वहां से ड्रॉ करना है. And this line is also perpendicular to line x. So we have utilized this data as 1, 3. Then from line number 1 at an angle theta 1, 3 by 2, we'll draw a line that is passing from A, and this line is intersecting line number 3 at P13, that is another pole. So for three position synthesis, we will be having two poles, P12 and P13. So with the help of theta 13 and S13, we can find location of P13. Now what you have to do, simply connect, okay, and measure this angle theta 13 is equal to theta 13 by 2. Then connect this point C with P13. Now आपको point C है, उसको P13 से connect करना है. Then from that line at an angle of theta 13 by 13, which is equal to theta 13 by 2, you have to draw another line, and now you can see this blue line and this gray line is intersecting at some point. Okay. So that point is known as point B. So by intersecting the lines passing from these poles P1 and P13, we can locate point B. So now we have located point A, point B, and point C. So simply connect these points, that will complete our mechanism. Then measure the distance between point A and point B, that will give you length of crank, and measure the distance between point B and point C, that will give you length of connecting link. And you can also measure this angle theta, that will give you this data. So this is how you are required to draw or synthesize the mechanism for three positions.